Hi here, Finns here. I am back for another video, and it's almost here. The first semi-final of Eurovision 2026 is going to take place tomorrow. Very excited. So, 15 countries will perform, only 10 will make it. This is my quick prediction of who will qualify. Now, I just want to make it clear, I have not seen the jury show tonight. I'm like probably one of you. I have not watched any of the jury shows. So I'm going just on based on what's online, the 30-second rehearsal clips, the bookies, try to think and my overall prediction of what will happen on Tuesday. First semi-final, 15 countries will perform. This is a quick prediction of what will happen, I think will happen tomorrow night. So 15 countries perform, uh, and I will try and make this brief as possible for first semi-final. I think there's 6 countries that I solidly, comfortably say will qualify. They are in no danger of being knocked out. And the 6 are Sweden, Croatia, Greece, Finland, Israel, and Serbia. Any notes on that? I think Croatia can come top 3. I think Finland will win the first semi final. Yeah, and I think the rest are pretty good. No, not in danger. I have 2 countries where I think they will qualify, but there might be a small chance they could get knocked out, which I hope not. And the 2 countries I'm going to say are going to go through um, are Montenegro and Poland. I think they both deserve to qualify, and I think they will, even though I'm not 100% confident about 70 to 80% confident on these two. I just really hope that both of their jury shows went well tonight. Fingers crossed. Please, please. I haven't heard anything about those two. Please. Hopefully, both their vocals were good tonight because both countries, Montenegro and Poland, their staging has elevated. Fingers crossed for both of those countries. Those are the two I really, really want to see in the finals this year. And there's one country where I think will qualify, even though I have got my mind thinking the juries could drag this song down, and that's Moldova, actually. I don't think it's comfortably in as some people think. I do have this feeling that Moldova could be dragged down by music experts. Maybe. But that being said, I do think the public will get behind Moldova. I think the only thing is the first 4 songs are so strong, and I feel like Moldova might be a lower end qualifier. But I do think it's in, because I think the public will get behind it, and I think it is a good enough opener to go through. So that's my 9 that are definitely in. Well, are going to be in by my prediction. Now, there's 3 countries I'm going to say are out. First of all, San Marino. I love Sen here. And I like Boy George, and I love that he went on RT's Late Show and stick 2 fingers up to them for not liking Jewish people. But I love the pair of them. I love Boy George, so committed to Eurovision now. But this song is not doing anything. It's like the staging is like throwing the whole kitchen sink at it. It really is. And I could see a televote. It could come 10th in the televote, San Marino. But I really can't see the juries getting behind it. It's way too much, the staging. It'll be fun for the fans in the semis. I just can't see it going through. Another one where I'm less confident seeing them through is Portugal. Coming on after Greece in the running order, I don't know, and the staging just feels a bit cold. Where's the colour from the national selection? You know, I know this will have an audience, and I know these guys are very talented. And heck, I even prefer Portugal this year than I did last year. But I just think there's not that many friends than there were last year in the semi. I just think coming on after Greece, it's like a lead balloon. And actually, when you get to Serbia at the end, it's a bit forgettable. You do forget about Portugal, and I'm worried they're just going to get lost in the semi final. So Portugal, I'm less confident about going through. And the third and final one that I definitely think will be out is Belgium. I think they've proved their chances. They have. I am eating my words. I do think the staging is a lot better, what we've seen in that 30-second rehearsal clip for Belgium. I don't like the styling though. It's a bit weird with a bit of leg out and the other leg's not out. It's a bit weird. I do like that line though. We've seen the rehearsal clip. But I'm worried it's still not going to stand out in this field of songs. I'm worried, a bit like Portugal, Belgium could be a little bit forgotten when voting happens. But it might not come last as I thought it would be. Maybe Portugal will come last. Or they might qualify. But no, I think those three are out. And then that leaves Georgia, Estonia, and Lithuania. Georgia, I love the song. Love this group. But oh my gosh, what I've heard from the grapevine, people are not liking this. The bookies have dragged Georgia real low in the odds. And why wear a yellow suit with a blue background doesn't work. The camera angles look empty on stage. And some of the vocals, what we heard in that 30-second rehearsal clip, the vocals are okay, but the layering of the mixing just doesn't sound right. So I'm really concerned about Georgia going through now. It's a shame because I really like this song and it hurts me, and I love this group. But it's not good looking good for the Bumblebees. I'm gonna say that. Estonia, on the other hand, I think have really upped their game. I think they've really got great staging, and it just seems so fun on the stage. Yes, the song is dated, but it is fun, and it is executed well. So I could see a scenario where Estonia creeps into the final, and Lithuania. I think Lion is a good singer and that, but I just don't know about Lithuania. I think this could be the one where the bookies have them in, but I think they're going to be out. I don't think they've got that many friends in the semi-final. And the performance for me still feels a little bit cold, and I'm worried people are not going to connect to this at home. It feels too dark. I don't know. I think Lithuania's out. Yeah, I've said it. I think Lithuania will be the shock non-qualifier. I don't think people will connect to this at home. I wouldn't hate if it qualifies, but I don't know. I think Lithuania's out. I think they're between 9th to 12th. They'll finish. I think they're out. Lithuania's out. So it's between Georgia and Estonia. I'm going through my head and my heart. Just what I've seen with the bookies, what I've heard online, and the massive reaction, and the 30-second rehearsal clips. I'm going to have to say Georgia's out and Estonia's in. I never thought I would say that. I think people want some fun. Like, don't get me wrong, I think Estonia could still be a non-qualifier. I think it will qualify in 10th. But I just think Remember Monday, the juries love that, and they love a girl group moment. So, and they've got harmonies of Estonia with Vanilla Ninja. So I do kind of see the juries liking Estonia enough to push them as a qualifier. And I just think based on how Georgia's executed their stage show, I think Georgia's out and Estonia's in. And that pains me because Georgia's one of my favourites this year, and I just feel this is going to be another eerie moment where we have a junior winner represent Georgia and fail to qualify. And that pains me. It really pains me. But I feel like we've got to prepare for the worst. But heck, if Georgia do qualify, I'll be yay! But it's not going to happen. I just feel like it's not going to happen. So the 10, I think, will go through. Moldova, Sweden, Croatia, Greece, Finland, Montenegro, Estonia, Israel, Poland, and Serbia. So yeah, we shall wait and see. I just hope most of them had good jury shows tonight. But yeah, anything could happen. I don't know. Oh my gosh, but comment down below what your prediction is going into the first semi-final. Like and subscribe. I'll be back for more content very soon. Until then, oh, I can't wait for tomorrow, but I can. Anxiety is playing with me just thinking about this. Anyway, I will see you tomorrow. Goodbye, people. Goodbye.